Hello guys, KyYodie here, and welcome to Slayer Locked. In this series, I'll be able to use a GE, and I'll also be able to pick up items on the ground. The biggest thing is, I have to get keys from every Slayer task that I get. I'll only allow myself one combat type in the start. With this, I'll be able to get all the way to 99 without any restrictions. For this, I think I'm going to do combat. I could do range and I could do magic, and I could also do necromancy, but I think if I start with necromancy, I'll hit a lot of walls where I'll need tiles to upgrade my armor, and I just don't want to deal with that. So I think starting with attack, strength, defense, and constitution is a good start. It won't really require much, and I can just use almost any weapon that I get. In the future, I'll be able to unlock these other skills, but for now, I'm just going to do these ones. So once I generate board, I'll have these right here, the Slayer Masters. For example, if let's say I complete one tutorial task, I'll be able to complete the task, and look, I gain a key. Once I gain a key, I can come over to this board. And for example, this board allows me to unlock agility 1 to 10, fishing 1 to 10, and these two quests. So if, let's say I was to unlock agility. Once I unlock this tile, I'll unlock 3 more tiles. So for this, I'll get construction 1 to 10, divination, and crafting, and so on and so forth. And each time I get a key, the percentage actually goes down on each Slayer Master, so it's actually beneficial to do other Slayer Masters to get higher chance of getting keys. I don't know if you guys heard of Dan Plays OSRS, but this was actually taken from his series and put into RS3. So I'm going to be using this. I haven't seen anybody else do this as a series, so I thought it'd be kind of fun to try out. And it'll give me something to do on the side while I'm working on my other series. I really hope you guys enjoy this, and let's get this started.
Slayer Locked.
And here's the look that we're going for. So unfortunately, it spawns me right in Lumbridge, so I'm gonna have to come over here to Birthrope and go to the Slayer Master right over here to get my first task. Hopefully it's something easy. And there you go, here's day 1 of Slayerscape. As you seen in the intro, I selected melee as my first combat skill. The rest I have to unlock through the board. So initially I'm going to keep the bronze dagger that I'm giving in the beginning. If you didn't know, RS3 is really bad when it comes to not having a weapon. I just figured punching monsters is going to be very inefficient and really slow. So for this first one, I'm going to keep the bronze dagger, and then from now on, I'm going to use items that I get from my Slayer tasks. You may have seen that I'm allowed to use the Grand Exchange, but that doesn't mean I can just go buy weapons and armor and all that. No, I still have to get those from drops or from processing when I unlock those skills. Having the Grand Exchange is pretty much just a way to get some cash for shops. I am allowed to buy from shops, but I'm not allowed to buy armor and weapons from shops, just like runes and other things that I might need for gathering skills in the future when I unlock them. So for now, let's just get this started, and let's see what our first task for tutorial is going to be. 15 trolls. That shouldn't be too hard. They are level 7, but I am only level 3. So this might be a situation where I die a lot. Just on this first task, I think there might be a few drops that I can get from the level 7 trolls. I might put this on the screen so you guys can see, but let's get this done and let's see if we can get lucky with some drops maybe on our first task. Right away, I'm just going to train attack and strength. I feel like defense is not really going to be a thing right now until I can get armor. So I think the more damage that I do right now is more beneficial in the long run than my defense. I know some of you might not agree on that, but I just want to get my damage up before I work on my defense, once I unlocked monsters that might drop the defense armor that I need. I'm really hoping that I unlock smithing and mining really early. I'm not sure if I will. Like I said, it's randomized, but if I do, it'll allow me to buy armor up to level 10, I think, with 10 smithing, if I remember right, because I'm allowed to get iron at 10 smithing, so it'll be nice. That's a future problem though. So as you can see, the beginning of this is going to be very rough. I almost died killing this troll, and with no food available right now, this is going to be very hard. I'm not even sure how I'm going to go about doing this, because you actually don't get XP unless you kill the monster. So I can't just sit here and, oh, I wonder if maybe I can attack one that she attacks just to get the task done. Okay, so I have about 2 seconds to attack what she's attacking, and it does actually count as a kill. So here we go. Oh, I didn't get it quick enough. But as you can see, I did get this first kill just because I managed to get 1 hit. There we go. See, as you can see, it counted as my kill with the Slayer. I'm not allowed to bury bones yet, so I'm just going to save them. I did get the Spellstorm Drape, which gives me 4 armor, so I will definitely be using that. It's my first upgrade on the account. But I'm going to do this just to get this task over with, because this is going to be pretty difficult at my current level. And there we go, there's the first Slayer level of the account. So one thing you guys taught me in my other series is if you stand by a bank, it actually heals you up to full HP. So I'm going to have to use that a lot in this series, I feel like. But it's just a piece of information I don't know if everybody knew. And there we go, there's first task completed. I went from 1 to 4 Slayer. I didn't gain almost any combat XP, but that's fine, we'll figure it out later. And here we go, here's task number 2. Let's see what we get. 22 cows, yes! That's actually just what we needed, because once we unlock cooking, we'll already have some beef saved up. And here we go, now that we completed a task with Turiel, we can now complete it on the board and see if he gives us a key. As you can see, next key is 100%, but once we do that, it'll go down to 91%. So we did get our first key, and right now the options we have is 1 to 10 agility, 1 to 10 mining, let them eat pie, and death plateau. Which I think I'm actually going to unlock death plateau, because it gives us XP lamps that we could then use on our strength and attack. I think that's probably the move right now, so I'm going to unlock it, and now we get to go do it. So let's go get into that. During this quest, he actually gave me some rabbit sandwiches. So I have a little bit of food. I'm hoping I'm not going to have to use it to run through here. So unfortunately, there's a troll that you have to kill right here. And I didn't even get close to killing him. So I might have to come back to this quest later, unfortunately. Which kind of sucks because I was looking forward to that XP that you get for completing it. I think I'm just going to go back to my cow task and maybe gain a few strength levels, and there's our first combat stats level up. I got 2 attack, 2 strength, and 4 combat. Slowly getting stronger. And there we go, guys. We got our first super cow. Let's see what we get from this big boy. If I remember right, it's 5k gold and a bunch of hide. So we'll take it. It'll be some good Slayer XP and some good combat XP. Hopefully I don't die killing it though, because it is level 5. I did just hit level 5 attack and strength though, and 11 HP. So we might be good. We are cutting it so close. I'm down to 200 HP. The cow is down to 223. Oh my gosh, it just hit me for 58. Oh, 75. Come on. We have this. 8. Come on. Oh! I don't know how we managed to do that, but look at that drop. Filled my inventory. It didn't get us a Slayer level, but oh my gosh, that was close. I have 44 HP left. And there we go. There's our second Slayer task completed. And we managed to get level 6 attack strength and level 6 combat as well. And we also reached level 7 Slayer, which unlocked cave bugs. I really hope I don't get a cave bug task. I'm hoping I can go kill that troll to finish Death Plateau though. So I might go do that real quick after we roll on the board. Alright, here we go. Our second task done with Turiel. Let's see if we get another key. We did. So the next key's percentage is 82%. So now we have 1 spare key. I think I'm going to save it though until I finish Death Plateau, because once I finish Death Plateau, I'll unlock these 3 slots right here. And I'm really hoping that it's going to be a cooking slot, because we need food ASAP. So unfortunately, without any food, I'm still not able to kill that troll. So we're going to see what we get as our next task. Hopefully something easy like goblins. I think goblins might have a shield that I can get. 18 abominations. Okay. I know from my other series that those are over here in this cave. I don't know how hard they're going to be, because I think I already had some levels when I killed them last time. Okay, so luckily these are only level 2. So this should get us some more levels. Looks like, oh my gosh, I forgot to heal up. Okay. Oh my gosh, I might die. If he can hit me right here. Okay, we're good, we're good, we're good. So luckily they're level 2, so I should be able to get some levels off these guys too. I need to turn off the loading screen. Didn't even realize that. But this should give us some nice combat levels. Maybe after this one I'll be able to go finish Death Plateau. We'll see. And here's a best in slot upgrade, a leather cowl. Looks like it does have 30 armor, and it is a range tank armor, but I mean it's better than not having anything. It gives us 30 armor in general. I did also get a cooked rabbit from a drop from these guys, So I will probably use this against the troll in the Death Plateau quest. Actually, I'm about to die. I think I should be able to kill this guy, but we also hit 9 Slayer. And we still have 5 more of these to go. There we go. There's task 3 completed. We did get 2 pieces of food that I can use in the Death Plateau quest. But we also just barely missed level 8 attack and strength. And since we did that, we're going to come in here to the board and complete task with an 82% chance to get a key. Which we did get a key. Awesome. It goes down to 73% now. And I do actually have an extra key to spend. But I still kind of want to wait and save them for the Death Plateau completion. Because this could be anything. If this is fire making and cooking, or if this is smithing, I can then go unlock mining and then upgrade my armor and weapons. So I'm going to save these 2 keys and go about with the next task. And our next task is 12 trolls. Now last time we killed trolls we had no stats whatsoever. So I think now that we're level 7, which is the same level as them, we should be able to get some kills this time. And maybe a couple more levels in our combat. So we did manage to get a kill without the help of Arion. And we got more sandwiches. Nice. Every sandwich we get is going to be so beneficial to that Death Plateau quest. Unfortunately, we did almost die, so we're probably going to have to do a bank sit every single kill. But I think XP-wise in the long run, this is going to be worth the run back and forth. We did just hit 8 combat as well as 8 attack and strength, so... And there we go. There's task number 4 completed. We did get 10 Slayer and also gained a few more food items. I really want to kill that troll from Death Plateau. I feel like I'm kind of stuck in a loop until I'm able to kill him. Mainly because I'm having to save my keys until I complete that quest. Once I complete that quest, I'm going to have 3 more options. And I'm kind of just taking a risk and saving those keys. And here we go. What are we going to get for task number 5? 10 more gelatinous abominations. I actually enjoy those. They're really low level and it's just free XP for our combat skill. I might actually do this and then try the troll again. And here we go. We did complete another task. So we're able to roll for another key. Complete task. And we did not get a key. This is the first time we haven't gotten a key. It is a 73% chance to get keys. So the more we do, the less chance we're going to get. We can only actually get a total of 10 keys, I think, from Turiel. Then we're going to have to go to the next Slayer task. Like I stated before, we're kind of in a standstill until we do Death Plateau. I don't want to waste my keys on these 3 options yet until I get smithing. And I want to see what we got unlocked here. And there's our 5th task complete. Let's see what we get next. 16 trolls. I kind of wish it was cows, but I mean, I'll take a trolls task. It's easy, and it'll give us some more food. And now we get a roll again for another key. And looks like we did get one. Sweet. So 64% is the key after this. So we now have 3 keys to spend. So best case scenario, these 3 are all ones that I can unlock right away. And if one of them is smithing, I'll be able to unlock mining and smithing at the same time and get armor and weapon upgrades. Thank you to 8DG for this Party Fever Walk Override token. Let's go. Let's see what this bad boy looks like. Oh my gosh, that is awesome. And there's another task completed. Luckily, in the last kill, we did get another sandwich. Oh my gosh, I didn't mean to bury those bones. Well, I guess I got some prayer XP that I wasn't supposed to. Anyways, last kill, luckily we got another rabbit sandwich, which is 325 health. We did manage to get up to 11 strength and 11 attack and 10 combat, and we now have 13 constitution. I'm really hoping this is enough to get that troll down for that Death Plateau quest. I'm really in a standstill right now until I kill that, so let's go give it a try. And obviously we can't forget to do this. Complete task. We did get another key. We now have 4 keys saved up. 6 tasks and 5 out of 11 keys. The next key is going to be 55%, which is pretty low. So let's go try to kill that troll. The only thing I can think about is if there's a shop that has already cooked food, but I don't know of any off the top of my head. And I'm not really trying to do any research. I suppose I could ask some random person, but I don't know how that's gonna go down either. I must have some sort of brain fog, because I completely forgot that I can unlock this mining 1 to 10. And once I get 10 mining, it'll unlock these 3 slots right here. So I've been focusing a lot on this spot, but I could be easily getting this and agility if I really wanted to. And I have 4 keys saved up, so I think I'm going to do that for now. Unlock that, and then now I'm going to go get 1 to 10 mining and then complete that. Because cooking might be right here, I don't know. If cooking is right here, I have plenty of food saved up to cook. And then I'll be able to complete it without having to go to a stall. And there you have it. There's level 10 mining, which means we can now see what the 3 spots are next to the mining. So now that we got 1 to 10 mining, we can complete this slot. And it looks like we unlocked 1 to 10 woodcutting, 1 to 10 divination, and 1 to 10 magic. That could actually be really useful for safe spotting some things in the future. I think what I'm going to do now is the 1 to 10 divination, because it'll give us another 3 options. I'm really trying to go for that cooking option because we really need food. So I'm going to go 1 to 10 divination and hope and pray that these 3 right here, one of them will be 1 to 10 cooking. Level 10 divination, which means we can unlock that slot on the board and see what the 3 hidden ones are. And here we go, completing 1 to 10 divination. And it unlocked archaeology 1 to 10, farming 1 to 10, and herbal are 1 to 10. Still no cooking. I might go ahead and do this woodcutting. I don't know, it's only going to unlock 1 slot. I feel like we're going to have to try to do the death plateau. We only have 2 keys right now. I actually did complete a task, so I can roll. And we did get a key, so that's lucky. So our next key is 45% chance. 1 to 10 herbal is going to be too hard to get right now. We might just have to take the risk and hope to God that we get cooking here. So I'm going to do unlock 1 to 10 woodcutting. And as you can see on here, we actually have these skills unlocked. It'll show on this board right here. So 1 to 10, 1 to 10, 1 to 10. So let's go get 1 to 10 woodcutting and see if we can get lucky. And there we go. There's level 10 woodcutting. So now we can finally go back to the board and complete woodcutting 1 to 10. And we unlocked Druidic Ritual. Ouch. So we're still stuck. I'm not sure. We could do this agility 1 to 10 because it will unlock 2. We only have 2 keys left, so we're really pushing this. I'm doing it. I'm a gambling man. And there we go. There's level 10. I actually did get an unlock that I didn't even think about, and that's Surge, which will help me get across the map a lot quicker. So let's hope that we get a good unlock on the board after that. Alright, here we go. Agility 1 to 10 completed. We unlocked fletching and construction. Ouch. So we do only have 1 key left. I'm thinking we take the risk on fletching because it'll unlock 3 more spaces. And then we just do some more Slayer tasks and get some more keys. So we're going to do fletching 1 to 10. And I don't know if you guys remember, but in the rules, I can, since I unlocked level 1 to 10 woodcutting, I can cut normal trees as many as I want. I just can't cut oaks until I get 1 to 20 or 10 to 20 unlocked. So I'm going to cut normal trees and then do that to get 1 to 10 fletching. And there we go. There's 10 fletching. So now we can unlock 3 more slots. And really hoping that I get that cooking slot. So there's fletching completed. And it looks like, oh my gosh, we got cooking 1 to 10. There's also a free tile right here that costs 0 keys. So we're going to unlock that. Complete it. And we got the Restless Ghost, Fire Making, and Summoning. So now all we got to do is do a few, maybe even 1 task, and we might unlock cooking finally. 15 birds is my next task, and I can actually go and kill chickens, which will give me more raw meat. Not sure what this is for, but we did get the cornucopia drop from the chickens. If this is like RuneScape back in the day, you could actually put food in this. and it kind of just gave you more inventory slots to have food. So I'll keep it for now, and we'll see later on what we can do with it. And there we go, there's another Slayer task completed. We did hit 14 Slayer, and we got an HP level as well. And we can go in here, complete the task. And we did not get a key, so we're gonna have to do another task. It's only a 45% chance to get a key. Once we get that key though, we're gonna be able to unlock cooking, so I'm gonna just keep doing tasks. Alright, so the cave bugs are in here. They're only level 6. I'm not sure what their drop table is, but I'm hoping that there's an upgrade somewhere in there. So I'm gonna just kill these and maybe get a couple attack and strength level. And there we go, there's the cave bug task completed. Let's see if we get a key. No key. So this time we got 18 wolves, which is our first wolf task. I'm thinking the easiest wolves to kill are going to be over here. I'm not sure the level of them, but I'm hoping that I can just kill a few at a time, even if that requires me to bank every couple kills. And there's the wolf task completed. Let's see if we get lucky enough to get another key. Here we go for our 10th task. Still no key. How unlucky is that? We are still at 45%, so I guess we gotta do another task. Oh, there's level 10 cooking completed. And with 10 cooking, we can now cook up to herring and mackerel, and even red berry pies. So if you don't remember from the earlier rules, I can actually cook any meat now up to level 10. And here we go, we can complete cooking 1 to 10. And we now unlock Violet is blue, that's massive, and swept away. Violet is blue is going to be a massive unlock for us because we get some XP lamps that could be very, very good for our combat skills.